Hey New Hope, how are you? It's just me in today's video. So we're having a little impromptu Lauren's Corner. This week we've been reading through Psalms, which I know is a lot of people's favorites, and a little bit of Proverbs, but today we're gonna focus in Psalms. And I just wanted to read with you some Psalms that speak to me, and we can talk about them together. So the first one I'm going to read is Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, and the mountains quake with their surging. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy place where the Most High dwells. God is within her, she will not fall. God will help her at the break of day. Nations are in uproar, kingdoms fall. He lifts his voice, the earth melts. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Come and see what the Lord has done, the desolations he has brought on the earth. He makes wars cease to the ends of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the shields with fire. He says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress." I love that one. I know a lot of people quote, "Be still and know that I am God." And then the other one I hear people say a lot is, "God is within her, she will not fall." And I think they're both so powerful. Like at the end, it's like the God of Jacob is our fortress. Like he is our fortress and he protects us and he saves us from bad things happening. And I think that is just so powerful. The cool thing about Psalms too is that it's not written by one person, right? It's written by a series of different authors, whether it be them worshiping or praying or honestly calling out for help. The next one we're gonna read, I feel like, is a little bit of both. And it's interesting because I know prayer, when you pray, it feels like a really vulnerable time, at least for me, because a lot of it is like my deepest thoughts and emotions that I'm like sharing with God. And I think a lot of these are too, and that's why we see good and bad, right? We see people calling out to help, calling out to God for help, and then praising him for how good he is to them. Going back in Psalm 13, it says, "How long, Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I wrestle with my thoughts and day after day have sorrow in my heart? How long will my enemy triumph over me? Look on me and answer, Lord my God. Give light to my eyes, or I will sleep in death. And my enemy will say, I have overcome him, and my foes will rejoice when I fall. But I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. I will sing the Lord's praise, for he has been good to me." I love this one because it's so like, you have such a dichotomy of the person saying, just like honestly complaining and being like, how long? How will you forget me forever? This person feels forgotten, like they have been left to basically die to their enemies, wrestle with their thoughts day to day, be sad. How long will you hide your face from me? And then give light to my eyes, or I will sleep in death. I will literally die, this person is saying, right? And then they follow it with, but I trust in your unfailing love. Like, I love that it's so human, right? Because that's what it is. Like, we were talking about last week how often when we're just looking at, well, what has God done for me recently? We get frustrated because we can't see the blessings that have happened in our life so recently. And if it's only been bad stuff recently, we're like, oh, God's forgotten about me. He's turned his face away from me. He's not helping me anymore. And it's like the reality is like he sent his son Jesus to die on the cross for you. And that's already more than you could repay. That's already more blessings than we ever deserve. And everything else is just like extra blessings. Your friends, your family, your food, your house, your life, your whatever. And it's like this person is so frustrated. You can feel it. How long will you forget me forever? Like, so frustrated. They feel like they're losing at everything and their enemies are winning and they just can't win even against their own thoughts. And how much longer will God let them live like this? And then they're like, but I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. I will sing the Lord's praise, for he has been good to me. So they can acknowledge, like, even though I want more, like, God's already done a heck of a lot for me, and I'm grateful. And even if it stays this bad forever, I'm still going to rejoice in his salvation. I'm going to sing his praise, for he has been so good to me. And I think that that's such an important thing to remember, especially in this busy week. I don't know if it's been busy for you, but during this allergy season and we're all a little sick, it's easy to be like, oh, I'm so tired of feeling this way. I just want to be healthy. And it's like, the reality is we are so blessed, and a couple allergies are not a reason to not rejoice in God's salvation and sing his praise. So I hope you have a great week, and we will see you next week. Maybe Pastor Jeff will be with us again. And if you are in the area, we would love if you would join us on a Sunday. Come hang out with us. We've got donuts, coffee, hot chocolate, and some really cool people. And if you're not in the area, you could just catch us on YouTube. We live stream every service. So we'll see you guys next week.